What up, guys? It's your boy Jettimous back again with another reaction. Once again, guys, sorry, I need to make sure my volume's good and everything. And sorry, I got home from work. First off, thank you so much for all the love that you guys again have been showing me and all the comments you guys have been coming in, whether it's for more SPM, more Snow the Product, Tom McDonald. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for that. And mostly thank you for being patient with me in some of my videos. And I know some of the bars that I'd be missing, especially when it comes to like some Spanish bars or especially Houston slang. So I appreciate you guys also. If you guys see me miss it at those bars, thank you. Like, please comment. Like, I appreciate it. I try my best to catch them, but if I don't, I have no idea. Like, I love to learn though. I love to hear like how people will put something in. If I don't catch it, I want to figure out what it meant though. You know what I mean? Like, I like seeing how I like figuring out what the artist is doing. Like, that's where I like to do. Anyway, sorry, I had to share that real quick because I was kind of going through some of the old videos and seeing the comments and stuff. So just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. Today we're going to be going through the history of Snow the Product. The channel is Before They Were Famous, which I've already subscribed to. I will put the link to the video down below too, so you guys can watch it on your own if you'd like. But yeah, so it's Snow the Product. It's her history from what I mean. I hope this is true. I mean, for all you guys who are Snowstorm fans and everything, please feel free to, like I said, comment down below, like if he's right or wrong about certain things. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be right, but you know how it is. Like, everybody says they're right, but then something pops up. You know how it is. Anyway, so we're gonna get into this. So this is like the history of Snow the Product, so I can kind of get an idea more about, like, when I ask the questions, like, wait, what's she talking about here? Who's that? You know, you guys are talking about, oh, that's her ex-husband back there, blah blah blah. You know, I'm like, what? You know, like the waste of time video. That's her baby daddy. What? You know. So, all right, we're gonna get into this. Once I give you guys the video for it, that'd be great, huh? Oh my goodness. Hold on. The phone. There we go. Okay, sorry, I had to do that real quick. All right, there we are. So, Snow the Product, Before They Were Famous. Link down below. Let's go.
Before Snow the Product would drop tracks like Going Off, Let You Go, and Waste of Time, which now has more than 16 million views on YouTube.
How many does it have now? I didn't even look, damn. But yeah, dude, that Waste of Time, dude, that song was so fire. You're a fucking waste of time. Yo, that was fire. That was fire.
Before she would work with Tech 9.
And then I also, sorry, I'm like pausing real quick because I see at the top here, another product Before They Were Famous, Claudia Feliciano, and which again, thank you guys for letting me know. Because I saw that, I was like right here, I see the Claudia necklace, and I was like, oh, who's Claudia? Not even thinking maybe her name's Claudia and not Snow. Not because I thought her name was Snow, I just never thought, hey, it's her representing herself, like, duh.
Which now has more than 16 million views on YouTube. Before she would work with Tech 9, Ty Dolla $ign, Lupe Fiasco, and more. Before Snow would garner over 600,000.
Ty Dolla $ign and Lupe? Oh, interesting. Oh, and then Gaslight, looks like that was a popular song. I know some of you have recommended it, so that might be one we check out here some point.
Subscribers on YouTube, over 2 million on Facebook, over 160K on Twitter, and 1 million followers on Instagram at the time of this recording. Snow has been in the game for over a decade now, starting off selling mixtapes on the street in San Diego and battle rapping with her friends. She dropped out of college to pursue her rap dream and started to gain a buzz through freestyle and remix videos online. Her unmatched flow and refreshing energy was something the game needed. Eventually, she would gain more notoriety and sign a record deal. And for most people, that's where the story ends. But Snow's is a little bit different. What's up, good people out there? I hope you're having one heck of a day. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Jeremy Hecht, aka Mr. Hectacular. Actually, no one has ever called me that, but today, That's who I am.
You know what? Respect this guy. He's got his energy. He's doing his thing. And hey, he's the one that brought this research out. So you know what, dude? Like, I know some people are probably like, oh, who is this dude? Hey, he's the guy that did research and put this video together for us. So much appreciated, Jeremy. And I hope thank you for the video.
Or evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Jeremy Hecht, aka Mr. Hectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no one has ever called me that, but today, that's who I am. And anyways, I'm here for you today on Before They Were Famous, and today, I'll be taking you through the life and career of Snow the Product prior to fame. I've covered other artists like Anderson .Paak and Comethazine, so be sure to check those out after you finish watching this one if you like it. And as always, be sure to let me know in the comments down below who to cover next. Without any more talking, let's get to it.
Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
Snow the Product was born Claudia Alexandra Feliciano on June 24, 1987 in San Jose.
Oh, someone called that. What? No, nope. I already know, like, cause I've talked to you many times in the comments. Okay, what's? Nope. I'm gonna go look your name up because I want to shout you out here, right here. No. Michelle Guerin. I see you. You even called it. She was born in 87. I know you know probably more like some of the stuff than I do, but hey, thank you for letting me know that before, because I was like, oh shit, because I was born in 94, and I was like, wait, was that when she's born? Damn.
Jose, California. Both of her parents were undocumented Mexican immigrants, and on her song Woke Wednesday she raps, "I'm the product of illegals, I'm 100 like C notes." And she told DJ Booth,
damn,
at the end of the day, I'm just some Mexican girl that wants to impact other Mexican girls.
So
yeah.
I just wanted to be what I didn't see when I was growing up, was a representation of some Mexican chick rapping.
She took ESL classes growing up and became fluent in both English and Spanish. And in high school, she even learned how to speak a third language?
Tagalog, yeah, man. I only learned how to ask to go to the restroom, and then I would just ditch after that. So I learned how to say, you know, may I please go to the restroom?
First of all, shout out to that interviewer for doing his research. I appreciate that. Secondly, I did the exact same thing in my French class. I took 8 years of French, and by the end, the only thing I could say was, "Can I go to the bathroom, please?"
Nah, like legit though. Like I agree with this too. Like I know we're still watching Snow. Don't worry, but I did the same thing. Like this is why I wish I took Spanish, because Spanish I would have been using today because of all the, you know, it's just it's more like it's our second language in this country. Let's put it that way. Like if I had to say there was a second language to America besides English, it would be Spanish. And honestly, I wish I would have taken Spanish. I took French in high school like a dummy. You know, well, okay, French is not a bad language. Let me just respectfully tell all those, it's not a bad language. It's just, for me, and like, there was never a time I was going to ever use the language. I was never going to France. I haven't planned a trip. You know, there was never a way I was going to be able to go to France that anytime soon, or be able to use the French language anytime soon in any situation. Now, Spanish, right after high school, I worked at a Mexican family restaurant. That would have been perfect for me. Like legit. Like, I'm not even trying to say that in a way. It's more like there were times where, like, legit, we had to talk to kids, like, of the parents, because the kids spoke more English than the parents did sometimes, you know? And so, again, I wish, but I would love to learn Spanish, because Spanish, like, I mean, just hearing how, like, you know, Snow spits and just hearing the language itself. Oh, and then some songs when people sing in Spanish, oh, it's beautiful. Like, I honestly, I'm mad at my younger self for taking French, but like I said, I took like 3 years of that stuff, and I don't remember jack. I don't remember nothing.
At the end, the only thing I could say was, "Can I go to the bathroom, please?" I also sat next to the only 2 French speakers in class, so they helped me with my homework from time to time, or every assignment. Snow's mother learned English from a Filipino woman who she worked with, and Snow says her mom has a bit of a different accent now because of that. Her dad was around for most of her childhood growing up, but she says her father is no longer in her life. Snow says that he taught her certain morals and values that she continues to represent in her music. When she was 3 years old, she was singing around the house, and at the young age of 6, Snow was rocking out school talent shows. Her dad would also take her to local bars and tell her that if she wanted to become a singer and make some money, then she should practice singing in front of people, even if she was a little bit underage. She even performed vocals for her grandfather's mariachi band in Redwood City. Originally, she thought about wanting to be a singer and later writing a book or a movie. But it was when she moved to San Diego with her family that she first fell in love with hip hop. She started to listen to more rap and R&B music, and it changed her whole life. Musically, she's influenced by rappers and artists with their own original style, including some of the greats, like Missy Elliott, Da Brat, Pun, Lauryn Hill, Aaliyah, Amy Winehouse, Andre 3 Stacks, Luda, Johnny Cash, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, Tupac, Mac Dre, Tech N9ne, and more. She was also inspired by Selena. As a teenager, she started to freestyle.
Bro, that's a fire list though. Like some of those people, like I am so happy that they were on the list. I mean, not like Eminem or anything like that, but like even like Andre 3000, Pun, obviously, Selena, obviously that's awesome. But like, even Amy Winehouse, like that's fire, dude.
With her friends. Her boyfriend at the time was rapping, but Snow says he wasn't very good, so she thought, I could do better than all these guys. She started to write.
I'm sorry. That is like the that's like the most perfect thing I've ever heard in my life. No, like I had a boyfriend who was doing his thing rapping, but he was trash. I could do better than him, and I did. Oh shit! Oh, that poor guy.
Snow says he wasn't very good, so she thought, I could do better than all these guys. She started to write her own raps, and one day she rapped it in front of the whole crew, and they lost it. In an interview with Latina magazine in 2012, she said, I actually just stumbled into it. My friends were all doing freestyling and doing music. I was really that girl who always had her headphones on. I really liked music, but I didn't think I'd make my own. But then I started freestyling and then battling.
Yeah.
Then I put my stuff on MySpace and people liked it. And I liked doing it, so I just kept doing it.
Hell
she told
yeah.
Snoop in an interview
That's
that the
fire.
first beat she ever rapped on was Jaquan's Hood Hop, a classic. Also,
Wow.
where is Jaquan these days? Because Tipsy has to be a top 10 song of the 2000s. Miss that guy.
When I was like 17, I was like, this is it. I want to do this. I want to rap. I want to battle. I want to battle guys. I want to show them that I'm just as good as them at rapping.
Wow, look how young she is. This is her. Wow, she looks like a baby, dude. No way. Yo, she must be like a teenager here, like in her yo, she looks young. Whoa.
And yeah.
She cites persistence as a big reason why she made it to where she is today, because she just kept going. She would sell her CDs in San Diego and says no one was buying them. The cops even took her CDs. And that wasn't her only run-in with the law though, because at one point, she was in juvenile detention center for a short period of time, about a month. But she did say that her trouble with the law has not prevented her from making it across the Canadian border, so shout out to us in Canada. She also ran track in high school, and at one point, she held the record for her school's best mile time, which was in the 6-minute mile range. She was also president of her school's Latina club growing up, where she got to speak on issues that were affecting her community. And that activism has continued throughout her career.
Yo, fire, yeah. I mean, yeah, like exactly. Like, I mean, because she's been. I mean, like just like her bars alone, and like her like homage that she pays to a bunch of like the Latin stars that people don't take notice of, etc. I appreciate it. I love it, dude. Like legit, like even her like love for Selena, I think that's fire, dude. It's like like this is cool. This is cool.
On issues that were affecting her community. And that activism has continued throughout her career, as she's been passionate about issues regarding immigration, politics, and more, and has never been afraid to speak up about what matters to her. On being outspoken and political, to the westward, she said, I'm one of the artists who was very outspoken about a lot of things and political shit and activism shit, and I've always been very outspoken, to my own detriment, to where there's people that are trying to capitalize now and trying to be the face of that. It's like, dude, don't use this stuff as your platform.
Ooh. Dude, I feel bad for her. Yeah, because like she's trying to do actually a right thing, and she's like trying to actually like make a change and do stuff for her community. And then you got some jackass who hops on board with her or like agrees with her, but then tries to like in agreement with her. He's trying to use his like her views as his views for like she said for whatever bullshit. And oh man, that's
Trying to be the face of that. It's
trying to like he said capitalize off of her run, her battle, stuff like that. Yeah, I can't think of the words, but Yeah, that's gross, dude.
It's like, dude, don't use this stuff as your platform. You're supposed to use your platform for this stuff. Snow continued to make music.
Ooh, that's fire. Whoa, say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Platform. You're
Don't use this stuff for your platform.
supposed to use your platform.
Use your platform for this stuff. Hell yeah, that's a fire bar right there. That is a quote right there. Like, you're not supposed. Don't take my platform for your stuff, right? That's what she said. Oh yeah, don't use this stuff as your platform. Make your platform helpful for this stuff. Yeah, like actually don't talk about it, be about it. Like, don't. Yeah. Oh, that's a fire bar. That's a fire bar though.
For this stuff. Snow continued to make music, and when Snow was 18, she did her first show at a small venue. But the venue was packed. She was really nervous, but once she got on stage, she killed it.
And as soon as like it was time for me to rap, like I just went and I did it and I blacked out. Like I don't remember anything except for just rocking it. And then after everybody was like coming up to me like, oh my God.
Even though she had decided on rap as a career, her mom pushed her to go to college. So after high school, she attended San Diego Mesa College, where she was studying to become a social worker. But soon into her college career, at the age of 19, she dropped out to pursue her dream of music. She realized that she could help more people who were going through a tough time with her music than if she were to help people individually one at a time through social work. She's dealt with depression and anxiety throughout her whole life and started to put down her thoughts about life into songs to help her vent.
Producers, if you struggle finding sounds and samples that work for you,
I love these ads, huh, guys?
People's lives.
To help her vent.
I feel good that even if I changed a couple people's lives, that's dope. Because when I wanted to be a social worker, that's all I wanted to do. So now I get to do it via having fun and tweeting and shit.
Her friends Jill and Lisa convinced her to pursue her rap dream, and Lisa actually helped put up money for Snow to record her first demo. Once she decided to go after music wholeheartedly, she knew she needed a rap name, and turned to the good old reliable Disney Channel for inspiration. Snow White was her original moniker, but she later added on the product. She says, "When I used to dream about making it, I would talk about it with one friend, and we would think it would be something like a fairy tale. We joked about what princess we'd be, like what Disney one we'd be. I had dark hair and light skin, so I became Snow White. Some people think I'm referencing something bad, but no, not really. It's from a princess. The product was because I wanted to kind of make sure that this didn't take on my whole life. You know, I'm still Claudia, I'm still down to earth. I'm not always like when I'm rapping or performing."
That's fire. So Snow, because of Snow White, her princess. Oh,
She told Hip Hop DX, "Considering that they make kids movies, I'm not always like when I'm rapping."
sorry, I'll pause there real quick. That's fire, dude. That's fire. Like, so Snow, because Snow White, that's like her princess, that's like her favorite princess, etc. She's totally fine with that, or that was like her thing. But then the product, because it doesn't take on her whole life, she's still herself as Claudia. But Snow, the product, is who she is performing and rapping. Like Snow, the product, not Snow Claudia, Snowy Claudia. No, it's Snow, the product, and then she goes back to being Claudia outside of rap. That's fire, dude. No, I like that. I like the way she put that.
Rapping or performing. She was going by Snow White the product until Disney forced her to change the name. She told Hip Hop
She was Snow White the product, and then Disney was like, yeah, no.
DX, "Considering that they make kids movies, they sure got some rough and tough lawyers." In 2008, she dropped her first mixtape titled Raising the Bar, and she became known as one of the best new lyrical rappers out. Her flow was unmatched, and her punchlines were crazy. At first, she was also recording songs in Spanish, and they must have been pretty good because they caught the ears of Mexican artist Jamie Cohen, who recorded the song Algo En with her. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but if I'm not, let me know in the comments. It was off of his 2009 album and became very popular in Mexico, even being played on the radio there. She was going by the name Claudia White on the track and says she doesn't curse at all when she raps in Spanish because she knows her whole family will understand it. In 2010, Snow moved.
She doesn't cuss in Spanish because her family would understand it, so she keeps it clean in Spanish and raps and then cusses in English. That's interesting. That's actually kind of fire too, though. That makes me like want to see her do more Spanish raps too. But still, that's cool.
to Fort Worth, Texas. Soon after she moved there, one of the first opportunities to show off her skills on the mic was at the Murda Worth Mic Pass, where she was asked to be a part of a track.
Even though it was more of a like locally thing, like Murda Worth, which is Fort Worth, and it's a smaller town in Texas, I felt happy to be, because I had just moved there.
That same year, she released the mixtapes Run Up or Shut Up and Wake Your Game Up to start creating a buzz. She says she recorded the tapes in her garage. Snow was set on being herself and not conforming to an industry that categorized many of their female rappers as either overtly sexual or pop stars. But she stuck to her original style, and no matter what, she said, "I want to show girls, especially those into hip-hop, that you can be yourself and be good. People, especially girls, do some crazy stuff to call attention to themselves." In 2010, Snow released her
Nah, like legit, I respect her for that. Like I know she made the music video for Butter, and there's gonna be some stuff like there's gonna be some people out there who say some shit about it, like, oh, what about Butter? Like she made some. It's like, yeah, every rapper's gonna have a song that's like about clubbing with like beautiful women and etc. And she's about that life too, and so she made a song about it. Like, but overall, like most of her music is not like that. Most of her music is like real shit of like stuff that she's like either she's going through or that she's like trying to get and that's why I respect the hell out of her music, because it's not like even this picture alone, she could have made this picture with her with like a tank top, low cut, like barely covering up anything with this blanket, with arms out, all this like sexual context. But she didn't. She wore her hoodie that says woke, and that's the thing. She wears like very like I wouldn't say baggy at times, but she does. She wears like some baggy shit sometimes and just enjoys herself. I like that. I think that's sick that she like is just herself. Like she chills, she raps. Like that's what she wants you to know. It's not how attractive she is, how fucking hard she raps. Fire.
Her clothing line called Woke. I know what you're thinking. I didn't use that word until 2016. Exactly. While you may use it as a condescending term on Twitter today, Snow actually claims to have invented the term. And she might have a point.
It has always been about being aware, being awake, being conscious, being cognizant. But it was more about take advantage of these opportunities that we have right now, because there is so much up going on.
She actually had the word trademarked at one point, recently telling Billboard, "I could literally talk to anybody face to face and talk about how that was a clothing line I've had since that long ago, even before Woke registered really on Google. There's Google Trends to prove it. It's been dope and it's been awesome, and obviously it's bigger than me now. The word woke itself has become its own thing now. I'm aware enough to be like, that's dope, the world knows. Knows, go do that shit." In 2011, she recorded her debut project, Unorthodox. She said she recorded that in her garage as well, but 2 songs in particular off the project started bubbling online, with Drunk Love and Woke Wednesday going viral. The songs now have 2.6 million and 1.9 million views on YouTube respectively. She created a street team to help push her music and called them the Product Pushers. The name ended up evolving and it became the name of her fan base.
I want to shout out.
So that's what. Hold on, one more time, because now I know what the Product Pushers are. Because I thought I was like her fan.
YouTube respectively. She created a street team to help push her music and called them the Product Pushers. The name ended up evolving and it became the name of her fan base.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where it came from. That's fire, dude. So she used like the term for people like basically her close ones to put out her like either like her like flyers for her stuff or like to hand out her music and basically like she said call the team Product Pushers. And then because of how much her fans loved her and adored her and they found out about the Product Pushers, they wanted to be part of the snowstorm, the Product Pushers. That's fire. I like that. See, that's cool. See, thank you guys. Like that's actually pretty fire to know where that came from.
I want to shout out all my product pushers out there. If you're a product pusher, thank you very much. You know that I love you.
She started dropping freestyles on YouTube to popular songs from ASAP and Schoolboy Q, garnering a solid online fan base. But her videos for Till Death and Cookie Cutter really took off.
Dude, yeah, both those songs were fire. Till Death was ridiculous. Till Death, like that one, like I mean, just the whole, the imagery, the bars themselves, like going through the whole like finding out he's cheating on you, like it was hard. It was hard. And then this Cookie Cutter bitches, this shit was fire. Like I didn't even know she had this song. And then like she was going through it, and she was talking her shit, and she was going, oh man, dude, both those songs were fire. I love it. These songs were great. Like, and it's funny because I went through everything in so random order, but these two songs, I'm so glad I'm doing this after watching some videos, because I would have been looking at these videos going like, what are those?
Fan base, but her videos for Till Death and Cookie Cutter really took off and have 7 and 9.7 million views respectively. In December of 2012, she released her mixtape Good Nights and Bad Mornings with singles like Cookie Cutter, Damn It, and Lord Be With You. Even though she was seeing more success, her mom still wasn't convinced that rapping was a real career. When speaking on the project, she says, I have another song called Doing Fine where I'm really just saying, I may be f***ing up, and I may be partying and doing all this other stuff, and my mom may think my rap career is a joke, but I'm doing fine. I'm paying the bills with music money, and I'm being a responsible adult, as much as I can be. I'm doing fine. I completely feel her because my mom, and I'm being a responsible adult, as much as I can be. I'm doing fine. I completely feel.
I kind of like that. So I haven't done Doing Fine yet, but that's a cool message, that song. Basically saying that, yeah, like for her mom, pretty much. Like, you know, I may, like, because of the rapper's life, you know, she's gonna be doing some crazy shit. She's gonna be doing some, like, she's still gonna be doing her thing with that. But she's affording to. I can't even talk right now. She can afford to live on her own. She's doing her thing with her kid, her family. She's still able to live a life and enjoy it while pursuing this dream, like doing this dream. Whereas, like, her mom's worried, like, oh, you're just gonna end up in a dead end or something, you know, like, you're not gonna go anywhere. And she hasn't. She's been going far with it, and that's, sorry, I know you guys know about that. I'm just talking, but that's cool. I like that's cool.
Money, and I'm being a responsible adult, as much as I can be. I'm doing fine. I completely feel her because my mom still doesn't think doing these YouTube videos is a real career, but the millions of people out there watching would disagree. So take that, Mom. Just joking. My mom is very supportive and I love her. She released a sequel in 2013 called Good Nights and Bad Mornings 2, The Hangover, with features from Tech Nine, Trey the Truth, Sia the Prince, Ty Dolla $ign, and more. But her first big break came with her song Holy Shit. She was ahead of the wave on releasing short songs because it was.
Alright, so yeah, Holy Shit I have not heard yet. I know that's one you guys been recommending. I'm probably gonna do that after this one, just since this guy mentioned it. So yeah, we'll see.
It was a verse that was only 1:30 long. The song was featured on thisisFifty.com and even caught the attention of 3 record labels, Sony, Universal, and Atlantic. I mean, some of it really, it's just ranting. My Holy Shit video, that's just me getting stuff off my chest. It's sometimes very hard for a girl like me in this industry, whether it be because of gender, race, or something else, and the fact that I'm not comfortable selling some sort of sex image. She eventually signed to Atlantic Records and prepared to release her debut studio album in 2013. And that's where the story would end for a lot of artists. I would say as for the rest of the story, well, you know it because this is before they were famous. But for Snow, things were a little bit different. She went through some label trouble and began a whole new journey recently. She told DJ Booth in a recent interview that Atlantic was trying to make her into something that she wasn't. And for an artist who has always been so set on being herself, there was some friction. I don't need writers, I don't need the whole fluff thing. I need to just be real with my fans. I'm not the type of artist you can put together and put into a box. I just fit better on my own. Also stating,
so Atlantic was trying to keep her probably in like the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B like lane of music and stuff, and was trying to get her to do the, I wouldn't say maybe not so much sexual context, but probably in somewhere in that lane. Like, and she was like, "Nah, that's not what I'm doing." Like, that's I feel so bad. That was in 2013. Wait, so Holy Shit came out before 20? Wow, that was 10 years. Wow.
I knew nobody was ever going to take care of me. I always moved independently, even on the label. I do feel that learning everything not to do is probably the biggest lesson I learned. She also eventually bought herself out of her management deal because of problems. She actually cites her interview with The Breakfast Club as one of the moments that made her realize she needed to change some things up in her career.
Yes, I feel amazing.
You wouldn't quit your job, is basically what
Yes, y'all made me quit my job.
And since Woke took on a life of its own online, a lot of people confused her brand for something that it wasn't. So recently, Snow created a new brand and label called Vibe Hire. Telling LA Weekly, Vibe Hire came because I've had Woke forever. There was obviously drama with Woke and the word and the fact that I own a trademark and all these crazy things. To me, it was getting very annoying that people thought I made a brand based off of anything
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this.
other than me knowing how to build a brand. So I was like, we're gonna vibe above this and we're not gonna fight things. We're going to move up and show people what we do. And hopefully the internet doesn't take vibe higher and ruin it like they do with a lot of things. In 2015, she released The Rest Comes Later, and in 2016 had a spot on the Hamilton mixtape. They even released a video for the song Immigrants, We Get the Job Done. In 2017, she dropped her EP Halfway There, also dropping the Vibe Higher mixtape as a collective with the artist she signed. Snow also has done some acting, appearing in the TV series Queen of the South as Lil Travisa. For those of you who don't know, Snow was married for a long time, but kept things out of the public eye because she says her partner was a private person. However, he did star in her most popular music video for A Waste of Time, so around 14 million people have seen him. She says the two were together for almost a decade, but recently the two separated. In an interview with Hot 97, she said,
I divorced a whole man because he was a Trump supporter. It was a lot that piled up, to be honest.
She says that the breakup was what's best for both of them. The two have a child together and they continue to co-parent. Snow says she loves being a mom and providing her kid with a great life, but told Power 106 that she makes him work for his own Fortnite clout and doesn't want him to just buy all the items through his mom's money. After going through some time to heal and to figure out what she wanted next in her life, Snow met her current girlfriend Juju in New York.
This chick with curly hair looked like she had the worst attitude in life. Like, just automatically looked like she had a bad attitude. And I was like, I'm into that.
Being raised in a traditional Mexican and religious family, she said that coming out as bisexual to her mother and brother wasn't as hard as she thought it would be. They were super supportive, but it was more difficult to explain things to her extended family.
To me, when I'm dating somebody, like, that's what I am. Like, if I'm with a guy, I am with a guy. I like him, you know, and if I'm with a girl, then I like her.
Currently, Snow lives in Los Angeles and she is working on new music independently for her fans, consistently putting out dope music videos that are doing numbers on her YouTube channel. Her brother, cousin, and family are involved in her actual career and are on her team to help. So she has close connection rather than what she had.
I don't know how much I paused since like this has been going, but I've been like, I like how the most replay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that at the bottom. You guys might not be able to see it. But down here at the bottom it says most replayed. Right here, where it shows the husband.
Most popular music video for A Waste of Time.
Because it's him back there. I see him. He's right here. This guy. I don't know if my mic is, you guys can see my mouse, but I see him right there. That's crazy though. 'Cause yeah, I like, after you guys told me that was her husband, like, or ex-husband, I was like, what? So I went back to watch. I was like, that's him? That's crazy. But I mean, that's like not crazy bad, but like that's so cool. Like it's like okay, so you kind of can see like the life she had outside of rap, like right here, and it's just, that's cool.
So around 14 million
Anyway,
people.
Back to this.
So she has close connection rather than what she had before with her management company. She is
Then I like her.
Currently, Snow lives in Los Angeles and she is working on new music independently for her fans, consistently putting out dope music videos that are doing numbers on her YouTube channel. Her brother, cousin, and family are involved in her actual career and are on her team to help. So she has close connection rather than what she had before with her management company. She has also been consistently touring with the artists from her new label Vibe Higher. I literally wake up excited again and happy. To me, that's the biggest thing. I'm a mom and I have an 8-year-old who looks up to me. I'm supposed to tell him he can follow his dreams and shouldn't try to fit into a box that normal America is supposed to be. I want him to be greater, and I can't say that freely without doing that 100% honestly myself.
Facts.
In terms of advice to
Bro, she's so cool. Like, if these are all, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure these are all legitimate quotes from her. I don't doubt that. That's so fire, dude. I, like, again, this video has made me more than anything respect the shit out of her. Like, I've already respected her with her bars and how she does her music, but just seeing the background and her, like, going through, like, you know, the label, first the Atlantic, then her own label. Now she had to make a second own label just because of how the term woke was and everything. And now she's killing it. Or she's been killing it, and just the constant rebuild, like, or like, you know, like just the scrap and rebuild that she's been doing. It's so crazy, dude. And you know what? And yeah, facts. Like the fact that she's like, you know what? I'm gonna teach him that. Nah, you don't have to follow the trend. Be yourself. Do your thing. Like, hell yeah, hell yeah.
others, she told Billboard, "Take your time. Everybody may be trying to rush to find their identity, but it will happen in due time." It was a decade-long journey for Snow to get to this point, and honestly, I'm just happy because in all of her recent interviews, she just seems free, happy, and ready to start again.
See, that's fire too. And like I said, I know that, like, and again, like, because I know people that are my age. Like, I am 28 years old. 28 years old right now, and I know people like who have told me either A, like, my life is over, B, like, what are you doing with your life, you need to figure it out like now, blah, blah. You know, people like are always judging and like saying that you should be doing so much better with your life at this age. And I'm like, and I know people like who are out of high school, like within like 2 years out of high school, freaking out about it too, like saying that they aren't going nowhere. I'm like, it's just so crazy how much people freak out and feel the need to rush into something in order and don't take time to figure out who they are, what they want to do with their lives. It's so crazy to me. And I mean, I like I said, I respect this. I didn't know that Snow was already in her 30s. Like, I mean, she's killing it. She's freaking killing it with everything she's been doing. Like, absolute fire. Like, I absolutely love like the music that I've been catching that you guys have been telling me to go down. And the fact that she has been like doing her thing, like she said, and like having like her kids see her do what she's doing and just everything. It's so cool. It's so cool.
And as for the rest of the story now, well, you know it because this is Before They Were Famous. My name is Jeremy Hecht, and as always, let us know in the comments down below who we should cover next for this channel. Subscribe, notification button on.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool. And like I said, I'm gonna make sure I get the link for that for the description for you guys. As we're gonna make sure we that was fire. Like, I'm gonna make sure I like that too. That was a good video. Appreciate that, dude. Oh man. And that wasn't that bad. That was like I was expecting that I was gonna be like in here for like an hour or something. I was like, oh, we're about to go through a whole no, that was good. That was like a good breakdown. If there's anything he missed, or is there anything that you guys want to see, like, tell me more of, feel free. Because like I felt that was a pretty good breakdown of her career and like stuff that we need to know. Definitely I saw some videos or some music that I was like, okay, so I need to figure out, like, holy shit, I want to figure out why holy shit like took off for her. Like, that's gonna be a fire one, I already can tell. But I'm excited to do that one, and I think there's like one other I want to do by her, and then kind of go from there. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this one here. We're gonna keep going though throughout for the reactions. But anyway, catch you on the next one. Like and subscribe for more content. Please comment more on more Snow that you guys want me to react to. Any other artists like Snow or any other artists in general you guys want me to react to, feel free to let me know. I think also, so on Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna try to make, like I said, I'm gonna try to connect an Instagram and Twitter account to this YouTube to make it easier to connect to you guys, and you guys can follow me from there. Just cause, like, yeah, I just feel like it'd be easier with you guys, and it'd be just to kind of keep it with just reactions. So anyway, sorry, had to get that out there. Anyway, we'll be doing yeah. That was a lot. Sorry. You guys have a good rest of your time. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.